Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing color and chat. I'm going to be coloring this picture out of Christmas Magic by Deborah Muller, and I'm doing this for a buddy color with my friend Misty. Her Instagram is Country NCC. And then her YouTube channel is Country Gals Coloring. I'm sorry, Misty, I can't remember the whole name. I'll link her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below. But we're going to color this picture. She picked this one out for us. She's already done hers, and it's freaking gorgeous. And I love the colors that she picked. So I'm going to pick similar colors. I'm going to pick pink, purple, green, blue, and red. And yeah, so I think I'm going to start with the blue. And let's see, I'm going to probably mostly use my Ohuhu markers, maybe some Spectrum Noirs. We shall see. Blue. Yeah, we'll start with the Spectrum Noirs. I'm going to use TB3 if I can find it. And of course, Vinny's going to start crying because I turned on the camera. Hey, Vinny! You want to come in here and say hi to the camera? Or you're just going to scream in the background the whole video? Yeah, he's just going to scream. Yeah? Sir? What are you doing? Come here. Come say hi. He's like, Mom, I've already been saying hi. Can't you hear me? Hey, Vin. These are the Spectrum Noir markers that I'm using. I found these at Tuesday mornings. You guys have seen them. I hauled them on the channel. Vinny doesn't want to say hi. Sorry, I haven't picked out any colors, so I'm trying to go through some colors right now. No, I don't want that one. Maybe I should have picked these colors out before I started the video, but let's see. Ooh, I like that one. Might be a little too green. Ooh, I like both of those. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be for the dragon scales. So, how's everybody doing? I'm okay, I guess. I just got off of work. And just if anything else could go wrong in my life, we would just have to call it quits. Call it a day and just move on. So, as you guys know, I announced the giveaway winners. And they have both contacted me, which is amazing. Unfortunately, both of them are from out of the United States. So the shipping, I have realized, is costing almost twice as much as the books are even worth. So I've contacted them back to see if they would instead accept like an Amazon gift card. I feel really bad. I should have calculated the shipping beforehand, I guess. But I've purchased books overseas from Amazon before, and it wasn't that bad. The shipping was like $10, or like maybe tops like $12 to the United States, okay? So I was like, oh yeah, that's totally doable. Well, come to find out, the shipping rates start at $26.90. And I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. The books that I purchased, I spent between $15 and $18 total for the two books for each winner. So there's two winners. Each book, like one book cost about $10, and then the other book cost between $5 and $8. Excuse me. So that being said, the shipping and handling is twice as much as I paid for the books. And that's just the starting cost, the flat rate. I also need tracking to ensure that it's getting to the intended recipients. So that's just an extra cost, and I feel really bad, but if they come back and say, no, I need you, like, you promised me these books, I need you to send them to me, I will have to save up money to send them the books. Both of my cats, so my cat Blue, he eats special food because he has pee-pee crystals. That's what I call them. And his food is $50, and he just ran out of food. Normally, my other two cats don't run out of food at the same time. But go figure, they've also just ran out of food. I just gave them the last cup of their food. And their food is about $25. So that's $75 in cat food that I have to buy this week. And what was it? Around $70 in shipping costs that I will have to spend if they say, you know, we want our books, which I totally get. Like, if they want their books, they want their books. You know, so anyway, I'm really stressed out about that. And yeah, as you guys know, money is not just something that grows on trees. And ever since I broke up with my boyfriend, I pay all the bills here at my house all by myself. And I manage, but it really doesn't give me any wiggle room to just like frivolously spend money. And so yeah, I just can't afford $70 or more in shipping fees for 2 coloring books to 2 different people. That just seems like a waste. So I'm hoping that they will just accept the Amazon gift card offer, and that way I can send it to them. I'll still have the books, so I don't know what I'll do with those. But if they do request that I send the books, like I said, it's going to take a couple paychecks before I can afford to send them. So the whole thing is just like, I just feel like an idiot. It makes me look and feel like an idiot. So I don't know. I'm just really discouraged by the whole thing. Definitely will not be any more giveaways on my channel. But anyway, let's get on to something happier. Like this picture. This picture is really pretty. Misty always picks out the best pictures for us to color. And for the most part, it's Deborah Muller, which I love because Deborah Muller is amazing. Her pictures are so fun for me to color. Like I would say my favorites are color by numbers because they're just, I don't have to think about the colors, you know what I mean? But with Deborah Muller, her pictures just inspire me to pick colors, and I absolutely love that about her books. And I'm starting to find, even though most of the, well, actually I have half and half. Half and half of my Such and Such Diva books are color by number, and half of them are not color by number. But especially, I'll show it to you. You guys probably saw it at the beginning of this video. I flashed it. But this book, The Doodle in Color, Magical and Mystic Art. I always call it Magical and Mystical. This book inspires me to pick my own colors also, like for fun. You know what I mean? So yeah, I started on this one. I was gonna color and chat with this page, but then I was like, no, I really want to color the dragon today. So we're coloring the dragon. Vinny's on the back of the chair. Yeah, hi, sir. I would show you him, but the camera is on its, like, it's hooked into its tripod thing, so yeah, what can I talk about? Last night was my Friday, or no, it wasn't. Last night at work was my Monday. So it was my first day back at work from my days off, and it went okay. I was exhausted. I always am. Because when you work the night shift, on your days off, you want to be a normal person. And so every week I have to refix my sleep schedule. But that's okay. It's well worth it, in my opinion, to be a normal person for a few days a week. So I'm hoping that you guys can see this. So I am a manager at my job. I'm like a lower on the totem pole manager. I'm not like anything. I'm not like a salaried member of management or anything like that. But I love my job. And I have, with my job, the opportunity to work 4 11-hour days and then have 3 days off a week. Which I know sounds like a lot, and yeah, working 11 hours a day sucks some days. I'm so tired some days, but I love, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, love having 3 days off in a row. You just can't, like that, my whole like working career, I have strived to get to 3 days off a week in a row. And no other job that I've had has offered that. So I'm very lucky that this position offers it. So yeah. I think this little dragon is turning out really cute. What else do I have to talk about? I feel like I had so much to talk about. I was just like losing my mind. I was like, I have to talk to my YouTube friends. I can't deal with my life. And now I'm like, now what else do I talk about? It's only been 12 minutes. I'm probably only going to be able to go for about 30 minutes here because last time with my massive haul, it was like 32 minutes and then it just cut the video off. And I'm not sure if it was because of the space on my phone or if that's like, or if YouTube cut me off. They're probably like, shut up, Aubrey. Get a life. Let's see. What color should I do the berries? I think I'm gonna do them that color. Uh-oh. It sounds like they've already started weed whacking. So today's Thursday and I live in a condo. My house is a condo. And so we have a condo association that takes care of the lawn care. And normally they don't start this early. It's only like 8 o'clock in the morning. But I guess they're starting now. So they're going to be coming by the window soon. And I apologize if you can hear the weed whacking. But anyway. Oh, hum-de-dum-de-dum. So this next weekend, I'm really excited. It's my nephew's 2nd birthday. Well, one of my nephews. I have 2. And currently, my stepbrother and his wife and my other stepbrother and his wife are currently pregnant, so. But I think they're both having girls, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, my nephew is turning 2 and he's having a Toy Story themed birthday party at their lake house. So that should be fun. Their lake house is gorgeous. It's a beautiful A-frame house. And yeah, it's just really pretty. That is one thing that I'll miss about Minnesota when I move is the lakes. But there's lakes in other places, right? And as much as I love the lakes, I'd much rather have ocean, beaches. So, okay, what am I doing with you? What am I doing with you? I'm gonna take a sip. I'm having Rum and Coke. Yes, I know it's 8 o'clock in the morning, but for me, it's like 8 o'clock at night. So, my schedule's backwards from everybody. Here comes the weed whacker. Vinny's watching out the window. What else has been going on in my life? Well, one of my cars, so I have 2 vehicles, but like don't get all excited. My vehicles are crap. The one is going to be going to the junkyard as soon as I have some spare time to drive it to the junkyard, if I can even get it to start. It's a 2001 Buick Century, and I've had the car for quite a long time now. It was my sister's at first, but she couldn't afford the car payment, so then it became mine. And I've had it for a long time. Somebody crashed into me like, I don't know, 10 years ago now. Or no, probably not. Maybe like 8 years ago now. And the car was totaled out. But my stepdad ended up buying it back from the insurance company and fixing it. And then I drove it again for quite a while longer. And then my sister's ex-husband was borrowing it. And he got into an accident in it, and it got totaled out again. And my stepdad bought it back again and fixed it. And then I've had it ever since. It was a great car. I love my Buick. My Buick is lovingly referred to as the Band-Aid car because it is held together by duct tape. And I'm not joking. The whole front end of that vehicle is held on by duct tape. And nothing works in it anymore. The lights don't work. Not just the headlights, but like the inside lights. So I have no idea what the mileage is. I have no idea how much gas is in it because another thing, the gas gauge is broken. So what else? Basically everything that doesn't make the car run is broken. And then the stuff that makes the car run is starting to break. So like the battery is 10 years old, but my stepdad kept telling me, it's not worth it, Aubrey. Don't buy a new battery. This car is going to break down any minute. And then it just kept going. You know what I mean? It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just kept going. So, but anyway, it's time. The last time I brought it to my parents' house, my stepdad took a look. And he said, Aubrey, it's time. Take her to the junkyard. And I was like, but I just put a full tank of gas in it. So I was like, oh, I'll just drive it until, I run out of gas. Well, then it died. And I haven't been able to jump it. So it's just been parked in front of my house like a giant paperweight. And then my other car is a 2003 Hyundai Sonata. I think that's how you say it, Hyundai. That poor thing, it has no air conditioning. The windshield wipers are broken. Oh, that's another thing on the Buick. The windshield wipers are broken, so I can't drive in the rain, which is really unfortunate because it rains a lot in the summertime here. And the check engine light came on the other day. And I was like, crap, what now? Well, turns out the 4th cylinder is misfiring. So it drives not great. And I need to get it fixed, but like I don't have any money. So eventually here, that car is going to take a crap on me and I'm going to have to start taking the bus. I'm really not looking forward to that day because my dog can't ride on the bus. So I'm really nervous as to what I'm going to end up doing with him when my cars completely break down. So yeah, pretty nervous about that. But I guess we will get to that day when it comes, won't we? Ooh, I really like how she's turning out. She's pretty. Okay. So anywho, that's what goes on in my life. Every single thing that I own is breaking down, including my house. And I just don't have the willpower to fix it or the money. So things just to continue to break, and I continue to cry about it, and nothing happens except more things breaking. So yeah, sorry guys, my life is slightly depressing right now. It's just the way it is. It's the way of the world. We need some purple. I want some purple in here. So anyway, other than that, work is good. Work is like my only form of in-person human interaction. So that's enjoyable for me. I like interacting with humans sometimes. Sometimes I don't though. And I don't know. I was gonna tell another story, but I don't want to get into that. That's also very depressing. So So my dog is at my ex-boyfriend's mom's house. He spent the night with his grandma, and he loves spending the night at grandma's house. It's his probably second favorite thing besides me. And my stepdad, like, my dog is just obsessed with him. And so when we go to grandma and grandpa's house, Buster just gets so excited to go hang out with Tom, my stepdad, because he like takes him into the garage and just like Buster just hangs out and watches him like do stuff, and they hang out outside, and it's just Buster's favorite thing. And my mom does not like dogs, but she likes Buster because nobody that's ever met Buster doesn't like him. He is, and yes, I'm biased, but he is the best dog. He is perfect for me. He just wants to do whatever I want to do. He's not high maintenance. He's like the opposite of high maintenance. He's the lowest possible maintenance in a dog. He doesn't bark, like, ever, except for when the mailman knocks on the door, or, you know, somebody else knocks on the door. He just wants to do what you want to do. He wants to be with you and do what you want to do. And that's all that matters to that dog. And he's just so sweet. When, like, before I even know that I'm sad, he knows. And he, like, comes to comfort me right away. And I don't know how to explain it. He's just so good. He's just so in tune to any emotion that I may or may not be experiencing at any given time. And oops, that went out of the line. Yeah, he's just sweet. He's the sweetest little dog. And he's 10 and a half. And when we went to the pet store the other day, we went to PetSmart to get Blue some treats. And also Buster and all the other animals got treats too, because it was Blue's birthday. And the lady at the that was checking me out, she was like, "Oh, he's so cute. How old is he?" And I was like, 10 and a half. And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, he looks like a puppy, doesn't he? He's a forever puppy. He just has that face of puppy. But he is getting to be an old man. And I have recently got him on, oh God, what are they called? Glucosamine tablets and Cosequin tablets to help with his joints and mobility and stuff, because he's been, at first I thought he was just limping one day because he ran too hard at the park, but then I noticed that it hasn't like, well, I shouldn't say that. Some days it improves and some days it's like not that great. But he has this weird gait now. You can tell that his back legs, God, it's so hard to explain. Like, instead of moving like this, his back legs kind of move like this, if that makes any sense at all. If he's walking and you're standing over top of him, you can see it really well. So maybe I'll take a video one day if anybody cares. But yeah, he's just, I don't know. He needs some help, some stuff to make his joints feel better. To lube him up, if you will. So yeah. I should probably not color these stars and get this dragon finished, shouldn't I? So I can put away these colors. Because we've got about 5-ish minutes left. And then I'm going to have to say au revoir for the day. But yeah. So that's Buster. Otherwise, he's doing great. He's just the best little dog, like I said. The cats are doing good. Blue had his 2nd birthday. It was so fun. He was exhausted. I bought him a whole bunch of cat toys, and like obviously all the other cats are in love with the toys too. But he was just looking at me like so overwhelmed by all these toys, because I took all the toys that I bought and I just like opened them all up and put them on the floor. And Lucy and Vincent went nuts, and Blue just looked at me like, what? Which one do I pick, Mom? And then, of course, they all got tons of treats that day. Buster got treats at the pet store. And then he was such a good boy in the pet store that I gave him a treat once we got outside. And then I went to go get coffee, and they gave him a treat too. I was just like, oh, he's not going to eat his dinner, is he? And no, he didn't. He did not eat his dinner. But that was okay. It was like a birthday for everyone that day. That was Monday, and we had so much fun. And then, of course, I started slipping into my sadness. But I got over that real quick. And then Tuesday, I went and helped my mom pick up her new car. She bought a Jeep. It's a Jeep Wrangler Sahara. And it's this gorgeous blue. I think it's called like something titanium shimmering blue or something. I don't know. Dazzling. I don't know. But I guess so she went to the dealership and she was like, I want a Jeep. And the guy was like, okay, like a Jeep Gladiator, which is like this brand new like Jeep truck. And she's like, no, I want a Jeepy Jeep. And so he was like, yeah, your mom came in here and was like, I want a Jeepy Jeep. And I was like, yeah, that sounds just like my mother. If you know my mom, that would be exactly how she would describe something. A Jeepy Jeep. No, it has to be more Jeepy. And then, yeah, when she saw that one, she just fell in love with it. She almost bought this other one, a silver one, but I'm glad she spent a little bit more money and got the one that she really wanted. Because my mom works really hard and she deserves all the best. But I told her, I said, Mom, you should buy me a new car. She laughed. But seriously, guys, before wintertime, I have to get a new car. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I keep saying I have no money, but like, I need a new car. My cars are broken down every day. It's like, is this car going to start? Is this car going to run? Is this car going to shit out on me? And is it raining? Because if it is, I'm not going to get to work. And not to mention, if it is raining and I still try to drive anyway, it's extremely dangerous because with the windshield wipers not working, I can't see shit. Sorry for this cussing, but this is how I talk in real life, so get over it. If you haven't heard the word before or whatever, then you're too young to be on my channel and get off of it. You know what I mean? So I hope this color and chat wasn't just like the most depressing thing you've ever watched. I'm always like, next color and chat, I'm gonna be in a better mood and like things are gonna be going better in my life. And then I get on here and I'm like, my life is shit. But here's the thing, okay? I know I have a good life, okay? Like, yes, everything breaks down. Yes, you know, my boyfriend and I broke up and I'm having a really hard time with that. We were together 10 years. Everything reminds me of him. Like, it just hurts. Still, it all hurts. But I have a good life. I have a job that I enjoy. I have a house. I have a roof over my head. It might be a crappy one, but it is a roof. And I do have a vehicle, even though it doesn't run half the time. So in all reality, I really can't complain. I mean, I can and I do, but I really have nothing to complain about. And I know that. It's just sometimes I gotta let it out. So, and you guys are my friends, and I feel like I can talk to you guys about this stuff on here while I'm coloring. And I hope you're coloring too. And leave me a comment. What are you coloring? What are you coloring with? I'm using the Ohuhu markers, the Spectrum Noir markers, and the Staedtler Mars Graphic Duo markers, which I love all of them. They're great. But yeah, so we're at the 31, almost 32 minute mark. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see everybody in my next video. Bye, guys.